Welcome to Safe Secure Surfing Software and Website Review for IPVanish. Today in this video we're going to take a look at IPVanish's software, and we're also going to take a look at their website, take you in behind the scenes of the paywall there and show you what they offer in behind that and give you just a quick tour around their website. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so I'm on my desktop here, and over here on the left hand side we've got a shortcut to IPVanish. So we can click it and open it up here, or we can go into the start menu, scroll down to the I section and launch it from here as well. So we'll just go here, we'll launch it, and we'll bring it up and get signed in. So right now it's just thinking, and we'll just let it do its thing here, and we'll sign in once it brings us up. Excellent. Okay, so we've just logged in, so we'll pick a server and we'll get started. I want to go with the United Kingdom, and I think I'm going to go with Glasgow. And we can give it the best server, or we can have the choice of two other servers in Glasgow. So let's go with the best server and we'll go connect. Alright, so here we are on the main page. We're connected up to Glasgow in the UK now. So we got a few options over here on the left. So this is our main page, and it's kind of giving us time connected, what protocol we're using, the server that we're using, the amount of data that we've uploaded and downloaded. So most of our options as far as looking at different things that we can do in the server, in software, over here on the left hand side. We do have options over here where it's showing us where we're currently connected, and we can change that city or province or state depending on where you're at, and then you can go with the options of best server or select a specific server. Over here on the left hand side we've got 5 different options. So we've got a quick connect option, we've got our server list, we've got account details, we've got settings, and then we've got information. On the very bottom we've got both a Facebook and a Twitter link. So when you click on that, it'll take you to the Facebook page or the Twitter page for IPVanish, where they've got their various notes and stuff posted. So let's take a quick tour around here. So right now we're set up on the quick connect page, and if you want you can disconnect it down here in the bottom right hand corner, and it shows us our status, the server that the IP address that we're broadcasting from, where we're broadcasting, and whether the IPVanish is turned on or off in the top right hand corner. So we'll come over here to server list, and in this one we have 3 different options. We can go to a list, we can look at a world map, or we can filter it. So we've got options to select by country, response time, load, and favorited. So as you can see, when we look at here, we've got, starting with our A's in Albania, we scroll down, we've got India, then go further down, we've got the Philippines, we've got Spain, and we can go further down into the States, which has our most selections for choices, and then we've got the very bottom, Vietnam. Over here on the right hand side, this gives the number of different servers that are available. So for example, with this one it says Seattle, USA. We have 40 different servers available to choose from Seattle. Then we've got the star over here, which we can use to favorite it, and then we can look it up on our selections over here if we want it to be always surfing out of Seattle, and then we can unselect it as well. Okay, so now we can go over to the world map, and it shows us, and we can zoom in, but right now it's just showing us different locations. So up here in Iceland, for instance, we've got 1. We've got 72 servers in the States, Chicago, and as we zoom in, we'll take a closer look at the areas that we're looking at. So if you wanted to surf from northeastern US, we've got some in New York, it looks like, Toronto, Montreal, Canada, Washington DC, Chicago. We can zoom back out and we can look at different areas as well. And it looks like we've got all of our continents covered except for Antarctica, for obvious reasons, because nobody lives there. And then we can come over here and filter. We can choose what we want to filter by. So if we want to look at different protocols that we want, we can go with PPTP, L2TP, or OpenVPN, or we can go with any protocol. We can search any country. We can select them. If we only want to search from Canada or Mexico, we can select that. And then we've got any latency over here that we can take a look at as well. Let's go down to the next one. So this one's just our basic account information. It shows your email, your password, which is protected there, your account status, whether it's active, your current tier showing that I'm all paid up, my renewal date's into next month into March, and then the porthole so you can actually access it from here, or you can go over there to access your online account. We've got settings, so we've got 4 different tabs here. We've got general settings, connections, IP settings, and logs. So we got different options for system startup. You can start IP Vanish when Windows starts. You can hide IP Vanish on setup, and then we can choose different times when we want to connect from, what we want to do at closing. Then we can get our support and stuff from IP Vanish as we scroll down. Connections, here we have different options that we can use. Currently we're using an OpenVPN UDP. We can auto reconnect. We have a kill switch. We can block LAN traffic, and we can also enable different leak protection protocols. IP settings. So this one I thought was kind of a neat one. You can change your IP address every 45 minutes is a minimal one, but if you're concerned about people finding out your IP or your location, you can have it constantly switching. You can have some different DNS configurations. You can use IP Vanish's DNS, or you can set a third-party DNS for yourself. Then we got logs, and this is just showing what we've been doing on here. So the different logs and stuff that are taking place here. Come down here to the bottom, you can open up your application logs, you can open your OpenVPN logs, and you can copy all of this to the clipboard. And then at the very bottom here we've got information. It's just giving information about IP Vanish. We've got our terms of service, which is the long jargon of legalese. And then we've got the different licenses over here. Once again, some more legalese and stuff that's important, but quite long and cumbersome. But if it's there, if you want to read it. So that's that's IP Vanish's app software. Kind of give us a quick run through there, and I'll just bring us back to the main page. Next we'll head over to the website, and we'll give a quick tour around the website, and I'll sign in so we can show in behind the paywall as well. Alright, so here we are on IP Vanish's website, ipvanish.com. A fairly standard website. The top here, they've got their logo, then we've got why you want to do a VPN, pricing, apps, some help information, my account, and then get started now. One thing I did want to show you at the very bottom that I thought was pretty cool was, so they've got a bunch of different options that you can look at down here, but if you come down to coupons, they actually will give you some different coupons that you can type in to save some money when you purchase their service. So you got a 20% off coupon. You can save 20% right away, which is great. I think there's nothing wrong with that. And then you've got all your other options if you come back down here. So we'll head over to my account, and I'll get logged in, and we can take you on a trip through behind the paywall here. Alright, so it's a fairly simple back office here. They've got account information, then we've got billing, subscription, server list, and then SOCKS S5 proxy. So account information, just showing what I'm currently paying, when it's going to renew, how I'm paying for it. Billing options. So then just the different billing informations, so you can edit the billing information, how you're going to pay with credit card, WorldPay, PayPal, or Bitcoin. My subscription, just showing what I'm currently doing. Right now I'm doing 1 month paying monthly for $10 US a month. I have the options of paying for 3 months or a year at a time. Then it gives a server list. So similar to what we saw in the app, it shows all of the different servers, configurations, how you want to do it, and the capacity as well. And we've got 29 different pages, so you can pick that. Then you've got your SOCK S5 proxy information. You've got your proxy credentials and stuff that you can take a look at there. And up here in the top right hand corner, it shows different options. So IP Vanish has a blog talking about just personal company information, and then general privacy information as well. They've got support, which you can go to their forums to get help if you've got questions of how to install, if you're having issues with part of the service, if you've got questions about VPNs in general, or IPVanish's VPNs in general. And the form is a similar sort of one. And then we got logging out. So we go over to the blog and we can show the latest information that they have from the blog. So this one was posted on the 7th of February. We can go back and we can take a look at, go over to the support page. You can enter in key phrases here. You've got browsing by topic, browsing by IPVanish, what will it work on, and then just other information as well. Basically answering all your Q&A that you might have. And we can go over to the form, and it just takes us back over to the support center. Same one that we just saw. And then we've got the very last option here is to log out. And now we'll log out. And that's the website review as well as the software review. So if you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to leave them in the section below, and we'll get back to you shortly. Have yourself a great day.